Welcome to Watkins Glen and the Porsche Cup for eSeniors. Looking forward to this race. We have, right now, I think we have like 10, 11 racers. Yeah, 10 racers on track. So Watkins Glen, what's that about? It's the nickname for this is obviously the Glen, and it's up in New York. It's located in the town of Dix. So it's just southwest of Watkins Glen. That's actually a little town. And racing started here 1956 to just rope in all sorts of informal races that was done around the village. And the track we're running today, that format was established in 1971. This track have hosted North American Grand Prix for the longest time, from 61 to 80, actually. And today's track is 11 turns. It's 3.4 miles. That's 5.5 kilometers. And I think we're going to see an exciting race. John Saunders is in the lead. So we see he has a second place, first place, and second place. 215 points. Thomas Regnier, 184. Jonathan Wood, 178. He has connection problems today, so he wasn't so optimistic that he actually would be able even to complete the race. We'll hope that that gets sorted. Aaron Shannon from Canada, 171. Very precise, being fifth place here basically the whole season. Marcus Miller, 7, 6, and 7, so he's on fifth place, 156 points. A driver that we certainly got to see up in the top is Derek Bird. I have to see where he sits in the standing. So Derek, he won. He didn't start the first race. He did P2 in the second race. Silverstone, I believe it was, and Spa, he won. So he's a contender that wants to move up. So I'm certain we're going to see him fighting for the top spot today. What's more to say? Yeah, thank you to our sponsors, Syndeo, Sim3D. And if you're new to eSeniors, we are a group of drivers 50 years and older. You can find us on SIMGRID, connect there over Discord. You can't join the championships directly there. And so you connect to Discord and you will get age verified, and then you get the invitation link. So we have GT3, 2 splits on Saturdays. So tomorrow we have 2 splits, and we have the what we call the spec race on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Central Time. That's a new car every week, and it's an 8-week season, all our championships. And today we're doing the Porsche Championship that we do every Friday here at 1 p.m. Central Time. I have an unfortunate shadow from my mic here. I've been trying to move that in a better place. But that's not really important, because what's important is what's going on the track. So let's jump over there. I'm going to make sure that view is where we need it to be. And I see Mike Mileski joining me.
I heard you talking about me, Christer.
Awesome. Welcome. I'm going to get over to the stream right now. There we go.
Had nothing to do after lunch.
Yeah, welcome. That's awesome. Always fun to have someone with us here. We have a couple of people on the stream as well. I see.
A good Porsche Cup race is an easier track for a Porsche Cup, I would think, huh? Long, fast corners.
You would think.
As long as you stay off the throttle on exits.
Interestingly enough, I saw they had a supporting race of Porsche. I think they called Porsche Super Cup in Monaco. So I subscribed to this F1 TV, and then you get.
There, Christer.
I'm sorry.
I don't hear you.
You don't hear me? Hello? Oh. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh wow!
There you go.
I wonder if my whole opening monologue was.
No, I heard it on Twitch. You're good.
Ah, okay. I don't know what happened then. So I was just saying that I saw the Super Cup Porsche supporting race, Monaco. So they had it on F1 TV. So that's kind of cool. All right, so anyone on the stream, can you confirm that you hear us and everything is good from your side? Don't forget to like and subscribe, that will be awesome too.
Terry's on his first lap now, I think.
Yeah, we have started 15-minute qualifying and 50-minute race, mandatory fuel. I would think that you have to go in and...
Terry!
Hey Lee, welcome.
Terry just fell off. He'll have to go back to the pits. He hit pretty hard.
So welcome Lee Very to the stream. Derek Burge up in the top, of course. I think we're gonna see Derek in the top for sure. We don't see John Saunders on today. Why is that?
No, he's not.
No. That's such a great talking point on him because I looked up his record on SIMGRID, and I'll tell you. So he has 47 starts on SIMGRID. He did the top 10 on 37 of those. He has 14 fastest lap. He has 14 wins and 31 podiums. That's a really good track record.
Is that what us? That's what us?
I think so. He's the other community is Formula Racing League that he belongs to. But I don't see them in his race feed, so I think this is mainly eSeniors then. Belchik is online with us. Welcome. Jonathan Wood had connection problems. He wasn't that confident that would actually work out for him, but I hope it does.
Oh, Jonathan's out there. He's in second place.
Yeah, so he's doing good.
Loves the Porsche Cup, doesn't he?
Yeah, he hates this track though, he said. He doesn't like the track.
Boring, probably.
I like it actually. That's a lot of different.
I love it too. It's so, how's the word? It's like, well, look at Jonathan there. He's just sliding through the corners. Let's get into a rhythm with it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So let's follow Derek here. I'm gonna get into his cockpit. Derek coming into the first turn. Here you can go really surprisingly wide actually. Coming up the little hill. Just full throttle. And I think the first chicane here, that's where we might see some bump and grind. Certainly in group 1 and 2. Brake like between 300 and 400. Oops, well, I guess that didn't work. If you hit these barriers, they're completely solid, so you destroy your car.
Yeah, they're not styrofoam, those guys.
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, who's out there that's got a good lap going? Shannon's got a good lap going.
Yeah, I want to see someone who kind of starts the lap. This is interesting turn 2 as you're coming to the turn 11. Never really sure how to engage that one. You just lift. Porsche Cup might work different. Let's follow Shannon as we go through a lap then. So here, brake like 200 meters. You really want to get on the apex. He's really going a little bit too wide here. I've noticed that if you really get tight on that apex and just swing out of it, it really works best.
It's such a long straight. You can gain so much time. Eh?
Yeah, exactly. You really need to maximize that. Here you can get some slipstream if you're lucky. Braking point here is just before 300 meters. Oh, he's doing kind of late there.
Whoa, carrying lots of speed there. Oh,
Yeah, not a good demo, but we'll follow him anyway. So here you just stick to the right side, patient until you get at the view
Right
and
there.
get.
Hit the throttle.
Yeah, and here there's a little marker to the right there, like a concrete patch or something I use as a brake marker.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And here I think the brake marker is like 100 meter tight. And you don't want to go on that curb as you're on controller. Oh, he's fighting this. Coming down at 200 meters. I'm gonna go kind of tight here too. Try to fan out a little bit. Last marker on the right. Coming around the corner. Yeah, you can open it up a little bit, but he's just sliding. Yeah. I've done this so many times.
Yeah, you got to be very careful with the throttle there. I actually usually add a traction
Look
control.
at that.
Stop.
Did he lose connection?
Whoa. Oh, he just lost connection. He's flying all over.
A little glitch there.
Yeah, I usually add a traction control going into that corner and then take it right off after.
Oh, you're fancy.
Oh, nice. Got buttons in your steering wheel. Use them.
Oh, yeah, I know. Too much to think about. Jonathan has the fastest lap now, 1:48.6.
Mm-hmm.
Sincerely hope that he's not going to be able to, or he's not going to, his internet connection is not going to crap out. Oh, he's going gangbusters here. Behind on his time though. Because if Jonathan Wood drops out, I mean, Derek, there's no one that's going to even get close to Derek. So we got to focus on the P2, P3 fight.
Derek's got a decent time going. A little bit up a little bit. It's kind of flat. He gained some time somewhere. Where is he in his lap? Yeah, about a third away.
I need to fix the audio after qualifying because I have too much of the race in my ear. I have to change the mix a little bit, but I can do that in the break.
Looks like Derek is gonna challenge for pole. He's up
Yeah.
to 1.8 right now.
He's about even. Coming into the last couple of turns.
Only 3 minutes left, so we gotta pull it all out now.
He's a little bit short right now.
Yeah.
Coming up. No, now he's good. Now he's not.
Those hundredths of a second are a little tough, aren't they?
Yeah. He didn't make that.
Jonathan's just starting his. It won't be his last lap. Maybe 2 more to go.
Yeah, Derek drives behind him.
Bob Laycock on the bottom of the tower there. I don't recognize his name. Is he a new guy?
Yeah, he's from, and I'm always confused because he is from, I would say he
New
is
Zealand.
from New Zealand.
Wow. Got a few New Zealanders and Australian guys, don't we? Oh, Jonathan went off. Yellow.
Yeah, he's from New Zealand. I'm using SIMGRID to figure that out. Yeah, we've seen him before. He's been racing before. He actually, let's see where he is while we're talking about him. Someone that's racing. Let's look at Miller for a minute.
Ooh, Derek's up. Derek's up by 2/10 of a second. Oh, he just lost it again. Jeez, he was up by a quarter of a second for a minute then, and he lost it all. Sliding, I guess.
Yeah, he's up now, so this could do it. 2 turns left. Come on, Derek. It's very, very
Very
close. He's losing it there,
He
though.
lost it on that corner again. lost it. He's losing like a
Yeah, he got
8/100ths of a second.
yeah,
It's not that big a
three
deal.
hundredths left. So
At
yeah,
one point there, just before, just a third of the way, 2/3 of the way in, he was up by a quarter of a second. So needs to be a bit consistent. I think it's all depending on how much slide they're getting. You know, this one's going to be interesting in terms of the tire wear, isn't it?
I think so. I would think that tire wear is an issue on this because you have these high-speed corners and
Lots of sliding.
yeah,
Now tires are optional today. I think.
tires are optional, but I can't see anyone that's not going to change tires.
No, not for 5 seconds.
Laycock, has he?
A lap in yet? Yeah, it's a lap in.
Okay, let's see. Bird, he's doing a challenge. Howard behind him is up on his time, but not enough.
There's Derek is up by a quarter of a second again. He's the same spot. He was up by a quarter of a second before.
And he's
Howard's
losing
putting
it
in a good
now.
time also.
He's losing it again. That must be.
Howard's holding on.
He has a hard time there. Turn 7.
Howard's up by
But
2/10 right now. He could jump into second.
Yeah, no, I mean he's.
Oh!
It's enough. Oh, he goes out wide. Lost everything. So close. That's his last lap. Yeah, that's his last lap.
Well, there we go.
So Jonathan Wood, first place. Derek, Howard, Pornoff, Thomas, and Shannon, Miller, Torrance, Laycock, and Aerobus. Hey, Wi-Fi thief. How are you? That's an interesting name. And while we do that, we don't have a track walk because I do not have a video for this. So what I need to do, I'm going to fix the audio on my side and make sure I can hear you. All right. Yeah, I mean, how's the Wi-Fi thief business nowadays? Is it? Yeah, my neighbor he's like a hacker, you know. So he's doing mining, you know, bitcoins, and he's doing a. Yeah, I thought someone in the neighborhood here had that like what about FBI surveillance van type thing, you know, on his SSID. Just yeah, I haven't been drinking enough water, so. Interesting. Yeah. It could be spicy. The weather in Texas is pretty decent. I mean, it's a little overcast, like lower 80s, which is kind of cool for being now, you know. I'm waiting for an arborist to come and prune some trees. So I hope that will not be noisy because they're gonna have this wood chipper, you know. So if worst comes to case, you know, I'll just have to mute during that period, but it should be pretty good. Timmy might be barking too. Oh, nice. Need to do a review after that. All right. I did it.
Okay.
Stream.
Popping into the track from the pits, like
Yeah.
you see.
So we have Jonathan Wood first, then we have Derek. Second row, Howard. Bonoff up there. Thomas. Shannon. Oh, that's interesting. Baby Blue. Mr. Miller. Torrance. And Torrance is from New Zealand, and so is Lakoff. Isn't that cool? And Jeremy has a new livery there, so very cool.
Jeremy starting from the back. He didn't. I don't think he posted a time, did he?
No, he didn't. Oh, what happened now? Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's pointing at this
Oh,
guy.
Jeremy dropped, so he's out.
Oh, okay. He's spying on us.
Yeah.
See how the stream was going.
I don't think that there's going to be much carnage here. I expect it being very, very nice.
Look how far apart they are. Going around the corner.
Yeah, now it looks organized though. See the first 6. Nikos Margaritis, welcome to the stream. Here's the start. Jonathan Wood is getting a good start, but Eric Bird is really getting a good start too. We have Thomas behind there too, pushing. And Jonathan, good start. Here comes Bonoff on the inside of Howard. Oh, now he's losing. Bonoff is in the red car. Let's see what's happening out here in the... Oh, they got a good start. These 2 guys coming through the chicane. It's like... Oh, a lot of meat on that meat burger there. Oh, Thomas lost the spot. Side by side. Oh, Thomas. Yeah, they go side by side.
First lap.
Very spicy, nice, very nice. Nikos is the Wi-Fi thieves, okay.
All right.
I'm glad you're confessing your crimes. Jonathan have a comfortable lead. Good rhythm here, but I mean, Bird and Howard. Bonoff is not too bad either. Bonoff in P5 in the red car.
Aaron and Thomas are trading places there. They're back to their original grid locations.
Yeah, good start. I mean, nice and clean.
Yep.
So here we are completing the first lap. Getting the deltas. A little angry bees.
Yeah, Jonathan's not pulling away from Derek. Derek's making a move.
Ooh!
Whoa!
Had to pull off.
Oh no, he hit the barrier.
Howard. Ouch.
Oh, too bad. Had no traction, stop in time.
Yeah, maybe I should actually go back and look at that one.
That's funny in Twitch or in on the stream in YouTube. It doesn't show the barriers; they're not there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just a field, and all of a sudden he just that's dead.
What? Oh really? That's weird.
That's weird. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see there. Okay, that's a bad hit. Straight on. That's a really bad hit.
Wow. Yeah.
But he's going around the corner. Oh. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah, he's driving.
driving.
Maybe he'll make it back to the pits on his own. Oh, look at the hood. God, I wish I had that view of yours.
Yeah, it's back again. I don't understand it. But
Derek's right behind. Wood
oh,
again.
right behind.
It's going to be a battle all the way through. Like I say, we hope Jonathan's internet connection holds up.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful. The pass happening at the back there. Miller just went by Torrance, I believe.
Yeah. I think this is a chase. We're gonna see the whole race. Let's see how Pornoff is doing. He's pretty. It's not too spread out the whole field though. It's kind of nice.
He's lapping fairly well. 152.5 against 150.1 for the other guys, so it's not bad. He'll just sit there and wait for something to happen to the front runners.
Howard is still. So he hasn't. He just tries to. Maybe he tries to drive. Just no, he can't drive for another 10 minutes for the pits to open. So he has like 10. His pace is very, very slow. I need to get some screen time on Laycock here. Just if something dramatic happens. Bird is really pushing up on him.
And Murch is not that far behind. Yeah, Murch.
Oh, he's going front to tail.
Yeah.
Fastest lap, 48. That is Jonathan Wood. He's being chased, so he really need to push. 5 minutes have lapsed of the game, the race. And this is really the battle. Let's look at Laycock for a minute. Chasing the fellow New Zealand driver. Need to get you up on this leaderboard with the flags, Mike.
Okay, yeah.
It's super easy. I mean, really no maintenance. It's just I have to run or you can run the pit wall app on your PC, but I run that anyway. So when I drive, so. I'm not sure I'm gonna drive tomorrow. Actually,
Oh no.
or actually, I'm pretty. It's gonna be game day decision. Because my Achilles is still bothering me.
Yeah, you heard of I'm not going to make the next week. So hopefully you can do.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm gonna miss it.
Oh no, Jeremy's not going to be happy.
Yeah, no, I left a message on that, but yeah, I have a baby shower for my daughter.
Anybody listening on the stream, who Group 1 and Group 2 wants to give broadcasting a try, we'll definitely teach you how to do it. It's not that hard, technically.
Yeah.
Derek is
Set it
right
up
up
for you.
against them.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna go inside the car. Derek, see how it's doing.
Who dropped out? Who was battling with Laycock?
Oh, that must be the other New Zealand.
Dropped out? No, that was Torrance. Yeah,
Torrance.
Torrance dropped out.
Lawrence dropped out.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan went wide. Here comes Bird. Getting a good run on him on the straight. Let's see if we're gonna see some Jonathan Wood defensive moves. You
Didn't wanna
really
get
have
too
to
close to
focus
him.
on this, on that chicane. It's really
See,
super
he let
interesting.
back. He let off a little bit. I think there. He didn't want to get too close to him in the chicane. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, yeah.
Murch caught up with him a little bit because of that. Murch is not far off. Look at that. Yeah, Derek's going to have Murch in his back mirror right away.
Yeah, it looks like now Jonathan is actually stopping up a little bit. The guys behind. So that's why.
Yeah, you're right.
Jonathan
He's a second off his best time in
Yeah.
the race. To see if he's sliding or whatever. He just made a mistake. So, well, he went wide that one that you noticed. Because even Thomas Rainier's catching up. We thought it was going to be between the two top boys there, but everybody else is doing pretty good.
Yeah, very hectic for Jonathan now. Thanks guys for joining. Don't forget to subscribe and like anyone that's on. We have 3 on Twitch and 7 on YouTube. Miller in the pits. Oh, here comes Derek, looking a little bit on the outside. But I think he's just trying to stress him. Bonoff is having good pace right now. But they are lapping faster than Jonathan. I think Jonathan have his work cut out for him. It would be interesting if it holds like this and see who ducks into the pits first. Pits are gonna open in 4 minutes.
He's going to have sore elbows by the end of the race, Jonathan.
Yes.
Look at this, all 3 together. And Thomas will probably catch up at some point too. Thomas has the best lap
Here comes
right now.
Derek. Oh, that was very close. Oh, Bonoff had to take evasive action.
Yeah. There you go. Thomas is up behind Murch now. Because Thomas has the best lap.
Yeah, very spicy this 4 first cars.
I'm just looking at segment times. There's different fastest segments for all 3 guys, and Jonathan doesn't have one of them.
Yeah,
Derek's got
definitely.
the best. Yeah, Derek's got the first best sector in the first. Thomas has got the best second sector, and Murch has got the best third sector.
Interesting. Yeah, I think they're just waiting on a mistake. That's what I would do if I was Derek. I wouldn't push it too hard.
Yeah, there's lots of time left. Wait till later in the before the pit stop and things start sliding all over. But anyway, it's going to make pit stops very exciting again, as usual. Your favorite activity.
I know, I love it. Such a equalizer on all the racers.
This the pit stop for Watkins Glen is not that long, isn't it? It's pretty
No, and also the stop sign comes up very quickly. So if you haven't practiced this, you might want to do that.
It's right around the corner too, isn't it? That last corner. Yeah, that last corner.
Yeah, just after the corner.
Look at those 3 all lined up. These Porsches that they're revving so high, like 8,000, they sound like old F1 cars.
I know. Yeah, that's why I had to adjust the volume I get up in my my headphone mix to accommodate that. I'm gonna see if I can remove Torrance and Aerobus from my leaderboard.
He's going to make a move in this first corner. Look, he went inside. He'll try inside.
Oh, spicy.
Nope. not this time. But he was far back enough that he didn't have to lift for the corner to avoid him.
Yeah, and Jonathan was able to get in on the apex there. I noticed there's a big difference if you get really, really tight on that apex. You really want to do that to maximize the speed coming out on the straight. Get another cockpit. Oh, he got wide. Oh, here comes Ponov behind him. Where's my oh, there it is. The names of race control. So I had to click passenger to get this view, and I clicked the wing to get that side view that I got from somewhere.
What should I think is race control that has that view for you?
Well, it was ACC TV where that had this, and that kind of programmed this in. And I think, didn't we look on some JSON file and they all look the same or something? Or there must be a JSON file somewhere for this.
Yeah. I tried playing with Helicam once to see if I could get a higher view with Helicam, and it doesn't work. I changed some of the numbers and nothing changed.
Derek is on it again.
Yep.
Goes on the inside. Yeah, if he can disturb wood so he doesn't get a good line, that would be a good strategy, but I think he got it. I think Jonathan tries to just be cool here and just do his lines.
Yep. There we go, pit window's open.
Let's see who blinks first. I don't think you should pit early, because then you're gonna hurt in the end. I would just stay and see who. If the other guy does it, I'll do it. Or if you feel good, you stay long.
Well, yeah. He's lapping faster, so he may take a couple laps and
if he feels,
try and gain a half a second or something.
That's what I normally do. If I feel that, I mean, I have fuel enough and I still do my lap times, I'll stay out. Yeah, Don, that's right. It's all coming down to the pit stops. It's gonna be exciting. We have 4 guys racing here. Anyone could win. Shannon is a little bit further back. He's now almost 10 seconds behind this pack. So this is really where it's happening. There we go, coming through.
Do they call that in bicycle racing peloton? A peloton?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know the corner names of this racetrack. I'm not sure there are any.
I thought I looked and I didn't find any. I don't know if they have corner names. I looked.
Oh yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, actually, we're coming up on the back straight.
Oh, that's original.
That's very original.
Derek's got him again. It's very close.
Yeah, here, this is the back
Are you
straight.
going to go side by side?
Oh, here we go. Coming into the inner loop, as this is called. Oh, it's easy to do a mistake. That's exactly what Jonathan did. He's slipping and sliding. Oh, he recovered. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
But Merch
oh, he got on the curb. Merch going wide.
He's trying to take advantage.
He takes Derek. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. I don't even want to do a replay because I don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Not over yet.
Oh, this is unbelievable. This is called the shoot. This is very exciting. Here comes Derek again. And we have Thomas also fighting.
Thomas is jumping into
so,
it.
And Jonathan is holding on. It's unbelievable. He just came out of the heel, and then these turns here, 9, 10, and 11, they don't have any names. But look at that, we have 4 cars fighting for the win.
Somebody's gonna say I need a rest. I'm going into the pit.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Here comes Derek, looks a little bit on the inside. And oh, Derek is I'm sorry, Jonathan is the first one in the pits.
Needs a rest.
So Pornoff is now pushing. And Thomas has really found the pace here while there was infighting in the front. He kind of just latched on to this triplet here. So this is going to be really interesting if these guys are actually jumping in or if they feel they're fresh enough to continue. Let's see.
Yeah, still only 30 minutes to go, so another 5 minutes before the halfway point. 6 minutes actually.
So it's very original name. So we're on the back straight, and right now we're going into the chicane. It's called the inner loop. And as we come out of it, turn 5 is the outer loop. And we're coming down the chute into turn 6. And turn 7, it's called toe. Okay, yeah, I guess if you see, if you look at the track, it looks like a 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're right.
And then this little straight that we're in right now, it's called the boot. And guess what we're heading to now? The heel.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how... oh, there it goes wide.
Yep. Weird slid.
But he managed to get
Sliding again.
to get one off.
Yeah, Murchie had a really big slide there. He almost lost it.
So let's see where Jonathan is right now. So he's out. So he's on the back straight. So they didn't go into the pits.
Nope.
Interesting.
Still 4 minutes left before the halfway mark. So. Whoa, Derek
Yeah,
just
they're
took a slide there.
starting to slide now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be spicy. I love
They
it.
go if they go in now, they'll have a long stint on their tires in the second stint. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody in this triplets made a mistake in the last lap.
I think Thomas he has been pretty consistent, hasn't he? He's just sitting there biding his time. Miller has been in 2 times, have you noticed?
Back out again? Yeah, he was out. He sat there for quite a while. He's going to give up. And we're just taking another look.
Let's get in his cockpit.
Whoa, Derek slid again.
And so did Pornoff.
Did he?
I think they're equally affected here. Here comes Pornoff on the outside, looking a little bit. Behind him we have Thomas.
Need to adjust their approach to some of these corners because their tires are a little gone.
Yeah, they're not as fancy as you maybe sitting there with the traction control.
I was just going to say it. Time for a click on the traction control button.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, he goes.
It looked like
Yeah, it was a very awkward entrance he did there.
Yeah, I think he's practiced that.
Hopefully it didn't go too fast. We will find out.
We'll have to see where he ends up with respect to Jonathan too when he comes out.
Yeah, I don't see Jonathan's. He hasn't really done. He had the out lap, so he hasn't really clocked. I don't know his pace right now.
His pace is showing 2 seconds from his time right now. He's had his out lap already, I thought. Maybe not.
Yeah, I see his last as 2:41.
Yeah.
Let's see where the check is going to be where one of comes out. Yeah,
Derek's
Jon-
putting in a great lap. He's half a second up on his best time, so that'll put him. I'm gonna give him best. Yeah, we'll give him best fastest lap. I think. Where is he? He's almost coming around.
all right, so Jonathan
Couple
is one of came out ahead of Jonathan.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, Jonathan had some issue there. It was quite a slow lap. That was
Let's
his second lap
see
after.
what he did. They had exactly the same times in the pits.
Okay.
So maybe, but it looks
Derek's
like
gonna get fastest lap here. Derek's gonna get fastest lap, I think.
Thomas went in. So Jonathan has his tires up to temp and so on, I'm sure. So I think he's going to be able to challenge Pornoff here. He has to do it quickly though before Pornoff gets his house in order.
Derek staying out, I think it's going to work for him. He had a really good lap. He's all the way off 1/10 of a second from fastest lap. Where's Terry?
Yeah, he actually did
Terry's in the pits now.
Derek's last lap was his best lap. How's that?
Yeah. Well, if he feels good, he might not even come in this time.
Oh, Jonathan is fighting the wheel there in turn. Wherever he is, 9, I think.
Thomas came out, what did he come out?
Yeah, Thomas is just coming out of the pit, so he's behind
coming out now,
Jonathan. He's behind Jonathan. If Jonathan can get a good rhythm. He did a 149 the last on Pornoff's 140, 241. Well, it was his outlap, I guess. Going hard on these curbs. Pornoff got a little
Thomas was
awkward exit there.
Thomas was the loser in that pit stop. He's 4 seconds behind Jonathan. Watch Bird. See if he goes in this time. Nope.
Yeah,
Derek's
you're
still
right.
up there.
4 seconds slower in his pit stop.
Was it? That's where he lost it all, yeah.
Yeah.
Derek's still out there too. He can come in. And he put in the fastest lap last lap. 142.9.
Wow.
No, sorry.
Now, what now?
148.9.
148.8 is the fastest. Oh, Jonathan is fighting here, but now he's coming up on Pornoff. He's gaining on him. Cannon in the pits. Oh, Pornoff went wide there.
This is a good battle between Jonathan and Murchie.
It is.
You guys know each other quite well.
And Derek is just keep on trucking here.
Yeah. He's down a half a second on his time, but he might come in this time. 3 minutes past, or 2.5 minutes past the halfway mark. I don't know what he did for fuel. Yep, it's coming in. Nope, it's not coming in. Wow.
Oh, Bird is staying
out
out.
again? Yeah.
Interesting strategy. See if that pays off.
Must have had a lot of fuel, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if you want to have flexibility, you have to stay with, you know, a lot of fuel in the tank.
He's just out there lapping all by himself, too. Interesting. Jonathan's last lap was 149.4, and Derek's last lap was 149.6.
So guys on the stream, what do you think? Who's going to win this thing? Is Derek's strategy, is it going to pay off?
Let's have some predictions.
Yeah, he's still out there. And Jonathan is not really able to latch on to one of to match him.
Yeah.
Pretty even on speed, on pace.
I don't think we give Murchie enough credit. He's up there with the big boys today.
I don't. I mean, he's a really, really good driver. I think sometimes he does mistakes.
Gets a little aggressive sometimes, or used to. I think he's calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, he's a fun guy. He's
Yeah, he's fun to listen
really, really neat.
Nice livery too.
I'm sorry
course.
that he can't find his flag in ACC.
Oh,
So he's flagless. I got Miller and Jeremy too. They have now flags. So the flags actually comes from the driver profile, which I actually thought it was, but I thought everyone filled that in, but I guess not. There's a flag or a country affiliation you put on the car as well.
yep. On the car also?
Mhm.
Or your driver profile?
Both.
Oh, okay.
You put nationality on both for some reason. I don't know which one
Probably
is.
the team. The car would cut probably the team.
Yeah.
Theoretically,
The team,
yeah.
you're right.
Ooh. Great talk. It
Oh.
shows yellow.
Yeah, I know.
Shows
It
yellow once somebody goes
flashes
and
yellow here
freaks
for
me
me.
out.
too. I'm keeping an eye on my CPU temp. I don't know if you were on the pre-call. I mentioned I have a new CPU that I upgraded, so it runs pretty hot, but it's 92 degrees Celsius right now, which is hot for a CPU. But I looked it up, and that's within the range on this, zipped up processor deal.
Merchant went really wide in the first corner there. I don't know if that's a track violation or not. All right, let's see if Derek's coming and watch Derek, see if he's going in. He's coming into the pits now.
Here we go.
Leaders in the pit. Leaders in the pit.
He's slowing way down, so he wants to make sure he's not screwing up. Yeah, that's going to be interesting now. See where he comes out. I think he's been lapping pretty good times.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's going to come out ahead. I was mentioning on the broadcast for the specialty cars, there's too bad they don't show the graphics on the pit stop so you can see if they're getting tires or not.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we don't have a reporter down in the pit lane.
Like a Danica Patrick.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her as a commentator. She has
No, I agree.
no charisma whatsoever.
No, I agree.
Unbelievable. There's this black girl they have, British.
Yes.
She's
yes.
wonderful.
Yes. She is was she a Formula 2 racer or something?
Yeah, she's a racer.
She's great. Yeah.
I can't remember what her name is now, but yeah, she's so competent and she has to have presence and yeah. But Danica, she's the only racing girl they can get when they have like the US races, right?
Yeah. Too cheap to fly the ladies across the pond, so.
Yeah.
And they split the... Jonathan's catching up to Merchant big time.
Yeah, he is. And Derek is out, so Derek is behind them, so that's predictable. But I think he's going to be able to catch him. He has some traffic in front, I think. Maybe not. No, I think no.
Derek's ahead of them. Derek's ahead of them.
No,
Yes.
Is he?
I'm looking up there.
Oh.
Yes. Going to his cockpit, you'll see he's ahead of the
Oh,
two guys
yeah.
by 5 seconds.
Wow.
So there's the strategy right there. He stayed out for what, about 6 laps?
How did that even happen? I mean, I love the pit stop, but it hurts my head trying to figure out. I guess he was.
Especially when you're broadcasting by yourself. It's
Yeah,
impossible.
exactly.
Yeah. No,
So
he,
I guess he picked up enough time to. Yeah, and also he was ahead of them when they started to pit. So yeah, exciting. So now it's really about Jonathan getting torn off here, which could happen.
For sure.
I also watched on F1 TV the driver academy they have with only female drivers, young female drivers that drive. I mean, like open wheel. It really looks like a little Formula One car. So that's pretty cool too. They really try to get women into the racing sport.
I remember hearing about that last year, and I thought they were having trouble getting it going again this year, but I guess they are. Right?
Yeah.
So is it a league or
Yeah.
a championship? Oh, good. I thought they had just lost the sponsorship or something.
And I know SIMGRID is also kind of highlighting a female sim racing league.
Oh, good.
That's cool. Because I mean, sim racing, you know, there's no reason that the woman would be able to compete with a man here. You know, there's no physical barrier or anything. So yeah, really cool.
I know there's a lady that competes in that Thursday night championship group, the over 50 group.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go back into that one there. They're a fun group.
Well,
So
Jonathan.
go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking, Jonathan, he's just not doing any gains here. Pornoff is faster.
Hanging in. He's hanging in there. But he is hanging in there in the other sense. He's not harassing too much. Maybe he's waiting. He's such a strategist. Maybe he's hanging in, waiting for the last few laps.
Yeah.
So the McLaren race this week. Interesting, the new McLarens were in the top 5 compared to the old McLarens.
Oh, you mean for...
Specialty race there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. That's awesome.
Yes, of course. So I was able to tell who was in the old and the new McLarens because in the leaderboard it didn't show. It was a blank mark for the new ones.
I didn't know that they actually allowed to race with the new one as well.
Yeah, they said look, I can race the one you want.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna switch. Right? I'm gonna switch that for next season, I think, because the Ferrari is just, I don't know.
Not feeling it?
No, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, that was an interesting race because that new car was released the morning of the race. So a lot of guys were flying out with setups that they weren't so confident on. But it performed really well. Oh, looks like Shannon went off.
Let's see what happened. Okay. He came in wrong here, I'm sure. Oh, that looked expensive.
Wow, he just lost it. Just clipped.
Well, he doesn't look too bad on my view. Interesting. He got a really good hit on the side. Oh, Jonathan Wood is getting closer now.
He was resting. He was resting his elbow.
And behind it looked like Thomas went into the wall on a side swipe.
Oh, yeah, he's right up against him now.
Yeah. Oh, he's having fun, I'm sure. We're both on the comms, so that's good. Can communicate, so there's no confusion. Here you really have to focus. Goes a little bit wide. Here comes Jonathan on the inside. Is he gonna be able to swing it? Is he gonna stick? Side by side. Ponov got out of that one. But Jonathan is back.
He's sliding a little bit more, looks like Merche, than Jonathan is.
You see the toe.
I'm gonna go on Merche's cockpit to see if he's working it hard.
I'm in Jonathan's cockpit. He looks coming into the hardest section that I think is hardest. This turn at the right, coming into turn 9. So easy to get too crazy. I'm a short shifter there to avoid. Need to slide. Yeah, he had a good chance there, Jonathan.
I was in Merche's cockpit. He's playing it pretty smooth. He's not working his steering wheel too hard.
Oh, he had to do evasive action.
The lift.
I don't know if he just expected unexpected braking there by Ponov. That was close. Now I have to start to build that up again. I was 1 second behind. Jonathan has to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, you'll have some work to do again. Let's see how long it takes him to catch up.
Thomas still have the fastest time.
Yep.
Less than 10 minutes left. Porsche Cup, Watkins Glen with eSeniors. Everyone is over 50, mature age only. Find us on SIMGRID and connect to us through the Discord link, and you get age verified. And you can be part of this fun group. We race every night. There are practice races US time, 8:30 Central. Then we have championships on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. So tomorrow, if anyone wants to see, double header, Group 1 and Group 2. The cream of the crop of the eSeniors drivers, including Mike Mileski and myself.
Sweaty palm day.
Sweaty palm day. Team Woody, he's picking up.
Yep, he's made up 4/10 of a second, last lap and a half. And we're getting close to the last 4 or 5 laps. I'm sure he's going to start putting the pressure on now. See how many risks he takes. So yeah, he's really caught up to him now.
And Derek is comfortable 5 seconds ahead down the road. Misses on that one.
Yeah, it didn't take him long to make up that second, did it? Oh, look at this.
Yeah, he's he got a little bit wobbly there. Oh
no, Merche is off.
Merche. What happened there? Let's see. He was simply pushing too hard. Here comes Jonathan got a little slow. Oh, okay, yeah, he just lost the grip.
He was watching the rear view mirror. Anything can happen in the last few laps, right?
He's one of those funny commentators. I can't remember his name, but I think he says something when ambition is more than the addition, something like that. Something like that.
Well, let's spread the field out. I don't think anybody's going to catch anybody else, so we're just going to have to make sure they don't make any mistakes, stupid mistakes.
Yeah, so he really got the break there. One of now down in P4.
Flip over to Derek for a while, watch his lap a little bit.
Let's do that. 6 minutes.
If he's doing any sliding. But he's got the freshest tires, hasn't he?
Yeah.
By lots, by about 5 minutes. So smooth. Smooth in the car and smooth with the mic.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the stream this weekend, I understand. Streams. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I'll send you a note. Don't forget to send me the Group 1 statistics again.
Yeah, yeah. All right, coming down to 5 minutes left. Derek very comfortable, 7 seconds ahead of Jonathan. And then we have Regnir. On-off has a lot of work to even catch Thomas. He didn't get damaged though. He probably got frustrated. Behind him, 30 seconds behind Pornoff, we have Shannon. He was sliding a little bit in that turn. Then 30 seconds further down the road, Laycock. Lonely Race. And 22 seconds behind him, we have Howard. And Miller sits in the pits. There he is. So that's how it looks like right now. We're gonna interview the podium after this, so stay for that, please. If you're on the stream, we have total 10 people watching. We had a good crowd on my stream last Saturday. Actually, we had like 23 people or something.
Oh, nice.
And let's get in Derek's cockpit here and see how he is doing. So he was the winner last race. Yes, so he had first place in Spa and then second place in Barcelona. Or no, I'm sorry, second in Silverstone, and he didn't start Barcelona. We're gonna look at his sim. He has 49 start, SIMGRID, and 11 wins, 25 podiums. It's impressive. That's about 50% podium rate. It's really good. I won't tell you what I have. That's too depressing. I think I have a lot more start. No, actually, I only have 34 start and 2 podiums and 1 win. It's depressing.
Come on.
Could be bad.
Lots of people don't have podiums, man.
Ah, that's true.
See these people in iRacing that they go all excited about their first podium and post it and everything else. You ever tried iRacing?
No, I haven't. Well, actually, I did it at a friend's house. He had it set up so you could drive with, he had like a big screen, like a, you know, kind of a big kind of theater screen. It was kind of cool though. But, I mean, the graphics are nowhere near to this, at least back then. I'm sure this looks better in 4K, but how is it? Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it 4K.
I have enough with one sim.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty amazing. See this getting a little darker. I wonder what time of the day it is. You see the headlights on the...
Yeah, it's 6:51 p.m.
Oh, there it is. I see it up there.
So Thomas is actually catching Jonathan. I wonder if Jonathan have just relaxed.
Yeah, I'm sure he has.
Yeah, so he did the 1:51.2. He's about a second slower than Thomas, who comes here from behind. So I think he just had to
Don't forget his elbows.
stretch his legs a little
Feeling
bit.
very good. Yeah. I make a mistake though. Close enough.
It's funny, his when I look at his car from behind, it's like, oh, okay, it's the sun, it's the low sun,
Oh,
and
it
they're
is. Yeah, I see some
reflecting
flashes,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. Weird. But yeah, here comes Thomas.
Yes.
I wonder if what happens here with. Oh, he's really
He's
challenging, but he's
Both of them
sliding.
big
Oh,
time. Yeah, everybody's sliding.
12 seconds left. Yeah, interesting to see it when we interviewed Jonathan here, what if he just kind of slow down.
Hopefully he didn't miscalculate his fuel and went down change his engine map or something.
Maybe.
Careful enough for the race.
Where's Derek now? Is that flag for him now?
There it is. Yep.
That is flag for him. Let's go back to Thomas. So they go back into the flag right now, and it's... Oh! Jonathan was in... I think maybe he was actually conserving fuel.
Could be, yeah. To ask him.
Who knows? I'm going to pull them in here. So stand by. Stand by for interviews. The interview screen. There we go. And Discord. Pull these jokers in. Here we are. So we get Derek, Jonathan,
And then I just lost it.
Thomas. All right, gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh, I can't see my camera. Why is that? That's weird. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so let's start with Thomas here. You really, it looked like you were starting to challenge Jonathan.
I think he was just playing with me.
We were thinking maybe you were running out of fuel.
No, actually, I had enough fuel for probably another 20 laps.
Oh, really? So you were just lifting off and cruising?
Yeah, I was in cruise control mode, and I saw Thomas was like 2 seconds behind. I'm like, ah, crap! I suppose I better go a little bit faster. But my tires, the temp had gone down a little bit, so I started to struggle. And then I started to screw with Thomas as well, making him think that he was going to get past me. But it wasn't.
That's so evil.
So cruel.
That's very, very cruel. So, otherwise, Thomas, how was your race? I mean, you
No complaints. It actually, tires were good pretty much the whole race. Didn't have a great pit stop. I flipped the ignition back on as the jack was lifting up, so it lowered the jack. So I probably lost about 5 seconds in the pit.
ouch.
But other than that, it was a good race. Kept out of trouble.
Yeah, and you, this is your best placement so far Actually, you were third you won the podium at Barcelona. Right?
Yeah, I
The
think
first
so.
race,
Yeah.
and then you had two P4s. So, Mr. Wood, your internet connection were holding up.
Yeah, I switched from a wired connection to Wi-Fi, and it's held. So good stuff.
Yeah,
And you
Still here.
outlasted Merche there, and about
Yeah.
5 or 10 laps to go.
Yeah, that was tough because I took pole position with a really lucky lap, and then we were kind of nose to tail, and I got it all wrong at the bus stop. Like I was almost completely sideways. I don't know how I didn't crash, and then Merche got past Derek, and he was right up my tail, and the pits had just opened, and I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I don't want to get into a massive accident. I'm just going to duck into the pits. But then I lost places, so I just wasn't anywhere near. I didn't have the consistency of Derek. I think I had a similar speed, but didn't have the same consistency. Same thing every week in, week out. I need to work on that.
But weren't you? You were right behind Merche near the end there, weren't you?
I was ahead of Merche. So Merche, I think he spun.
Yeah.
About like maybe 6 or 7 laps before the end. So we was then in that uphill section, that the boot. And I was squirrely going in, and he was more than squirrely going out, and he looped it completely, and I zipped around the outside, and he lost a couple places. But that was a great battle that Merche and I had for sure.
Yeah, no, that was fun to watch.
And then Mr. Bird, the Porsche expert, you won. I mean, you didn't race the first race, then you had a P2 Silverstone, P1 Spa, and then P1 Watkins Glen. You had a good race.
Yeah, enjoyed it. It was really good fun, that one. As we first didn't right behind Jonathan, he had a couple of wobbly moments. I thought we were going to get by, but I had to just lift off because I wasn't sure where he was going to go a couple of times.
I didn't know where I was going to go a couple of times.
You wanted in the pits, though.
Yeah, your pit strategy. Was that what you had planned, or you just felt that the tires and you had enough fuel to actually do a long drive? And
yeah, I put plenty in because I didn't know I was going to go, so I thought if I want to stay out long, because I want changing tyres, I want to stay out longer. So, and they all pitted in front of me, so I thought I'll just stay out while I had clean air.
yeah, and you had, I think, one of your best lap times you had just before you pitted. So you kept your tires going.
Yeah, they went off a bit towards the end, but the pressures held up. It was only guesswork with the pressures, but I guessed right, so they held up. It was good. But yeah, good fun again, though. Really enjoyed that. It was a battle when Merch joined us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I
great
really
race.
appreciate it. I think everyone enjoyed this race, so hope to see you tomorrow for the doubleheader in different splits. So we'll see you then.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Great race,
everyone.
guys. Thank you.
So everyone on the stream, thank you so much for joining. It was a really fun race, very exciting. If you're new to eSeniors, just connect with us on through SIMGRID, and you get age verified, and you can race with us. So we hope to see you watching tomorrow at Watkins Glen when we do the doubleheader for Group 1. So that starts at 11:30 Central Time, and then that's Group 2, and Group 1 is at 1:30 Central Time on the YouTube eSenior channel. So subscribe and you get a notification. All right, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.